Hey birds, my name is Glibwings and welcome back to another episode of Mega Man X7. In the last episode, we got a head start on, we got started on Crimson Palace and we took down Red as our first boss. And in this episode, we're going to be continuing on with Crimson Palace. And there were a couple things I mentioned last episode. The first thing I mentioned was kind of a hardware, software sort of issue. I'm not sure if it's been like that for the whole series. But I'm noticing something that when I have my second monitor plugged in and I have, which is also my TV that I use to record the gameplay for this, I noticed something. There's a bit of stutteriness. It's not much, but it is noticeable. It's not like lag. It's a bit of stutteriness with the recording. When I have my TV plugged in as a monitor, but I'm also using it. But when I'm switching over the video to use it to record console games, I am noticing, I do notice a bit of stutteriness. So here's what I did to fix it. Just unplug the HDMI cord from my TV to give me smooth recording. So from now on, when I record console games, I'm going to unplug the HDMI cord to give me smooth as butter recording. The second thing I wanted to bring up is, of course, the fact that I mentioned last episode how you get two paths. So you get Path A and Path B. I recommend Path B. If you want a challenge, go with Path A. If you want to progress faster, choose Path B. Trust me, it will be much more worth your time. So yeah, from here on out, there should be smooth as butter recording. There should not be any more stuttering in the recording. I'll remember from now on, for future Let's Plays on console, I'll remember to unplug my second monitor from my computer or the HDMI cord so that I get smooth as butter recording. So like I said, from here on out, we should have smooth as butter recording. There should be no more stuttering problems. Hopefully it hasn't been like that the whole series, but if it has, it should be better now. I don't think it has been, but either way, this is going to be a mostly smooth as butter recording. Like I said, maybe it was just that one episode that was stuttery. So, yeah. Hopefully it's not stuttery, but if it is, then that's just the way it is. I'll live with it. But if not, then good for that. So yeah, you just want to take out these guys as much as you possibly can. Try to get in a position where you just kind of shoot them and they just kind of like, and you just kind of have them auto lock to a point where you can just kind of stand here and shoot them and then they'll just like die and they will barely get any hits on you. So yeah, try to get in a position like this. I think this right here is a very good position to stand. So we've gotten all of them. So let's head over. Now, you don't want to use the blue machine for this part. You want to use 0 to get up here to get over to the next part. And that's it for that.
Ready?
And yeah, these ones ice you, which does a little bit of damage. So that's what those ones do. And then, of course, they're red, so they breathe fire. Or these ones do, anyway. These ones will, of course, ice you. And, yeah. Anyway, that's that. Okay, you want to stand here, or get to here, then stand, and then go.
Ready?
Alright, now we just got this part. Which I believe, if I'm correct, is our last stretch before the second boss. So I just thought I'd give a heads up on that now. I just used the most useless triangle ability for 0. Anyway. I do not like these bats at all. They're just so annoying. I didn't mean to press L2. No, R2, sorry. Ow. I didn't really think that one through. Alright, so for this part, you want to kind of like... Yeah, go like this. And for this part, you want to go like that. And for this one, you want to hold triangle as much as you possibly can. Or circle. For the longest dash possible. My longest dash ever. Alright, so... Oh, wait. Oh, wait. We gotta go like this. I'm really glad I have just the right stats to just kind of take hits now. Without those stats, these kind of levels would really suck. That's all I can say. Alright, so that's it for this part. Now we venture forward. And I believe that's all for this part.
Ready?
Oh, never mind. I was wrong. Well, okay. I totally forgot about this step in between. Now, this part... I just want to talk about this part before we end the episode here. Because I kind of wanted to give some... how I feel about this level. Or about this section right here. So, to give you some context, this area... Do you remember the 8 bosses that we had to defeat? Well, this area is kind of like... Well, the atmosphere kind of feels like a dreamy sort of level. It kind of feels like you're in like this sort of like weird, surreal sort of dream. So like, to me, the atmosphere for this area feels really dreamy. Like, it feels like really like... I don't know, this area, like, the only way I can describe this area is it feels really dreamy. Like, it feels like you're in a dream. Like a data dream. You're just kind of like floating as bits of data. That's the only way I can really explain this part. To give you some context, though, of what this level actually is, there are 8 different portals that you can go into. These 8 portals represent the 8 bosses that you fought, and you have to fight them again. So, if you thought the 8 bosses were hard, from the 8 stages from before, you have to fight them again. So that is the thing about this level, is you have to fight all 8 bosses again. If you have the routines down and you're pretty much good to go to fight them, this should be a breeze to you. But if not, yeah, it's gonna be troublesome for you, just being honest. The nice thing about this is that since we have 2 life sub-tanks, each boss should not be a problem. So we're pretty much good to go. You always, every time you beat a boss, you'll always get the yellow orb to refill after each boss fight. Yeah. So I believe that's all for this episode. So next episode, we're going to be taking on each of the 8 bosses once again. Now the thing is, we're going to be doing this in 4s. So we're going to do this side first, and we'll be doing this side second. So, like I said, that is all for this episode. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. And as always, guys, if you liked the video, hit it like a window, play hard, take flight, Glowwings out.
Racist.
Equality.
Perspective.